Hello everybody, it's Bourbon Bill, and tonight a very special episode focused on that Flintstone vitamin Tennessee magic. It's George fucking Dickel night, so buckle up and you're gonna learn yourself some shit tonight. It's all about high age Dickel and proof, and we're gonna talk a lot about it and delve scientifically into this. So you better be sitting. No one's done this before, and we're going to do it tonight. So big shout out to Davis Rankin. Thank you, sir. What a gentleman, a scholar of the Dickel. He really is. He sent us a sample of Dickel 15 year, but a pick that is 17 years and 9 months old. Let that sink in. Dickel 15, like you see right here, often older than 15 years. If you didn't know, you learned something tonight already, and we're not even 2 minutes into this son of a bitch. Often older, in pick form, they have a neck tag. You can deduce with math skills learned in grade school the age. This one was 17 year 9 months. Now, what have we always said on this channel? What have we always said on this channel about Dickel? You gotta buy the Dickel 15 year at 100 proof or over, or forget about it. Tonight we're going to challenge that notion with fucking age. 17 year 9 month at 42.2% alcohol by volume, reverse compute, 84.4 proof. That's a little low, Davis. That's a little low. He also sent us, because what a goddamn gentleman that he is, a Dickel 18 year 1 month. A little bit older. Dickel 15 year though, but is actually 18 year 1 month at 48.1% alcohol by volume, reverse compute, 96.2 proof, almost 100. We're almost there. He bought this on sale for $49.99 a bottle, $50 hairs. What a goddamn steal for 18-year-old Tennessee whiskey, aka bourbon. So we're going to compare and contrast those two old SOBs, but lower proof, to my, zoom in there with your eyes, 104.8 proof Dickel 15 year that I believe was like 17. So of those three, it was like the youngest, but I lost the neck tag because I'm an idiot and I don't remember. I think it was like 17, but guys, $70 hairs I paid for this. Okay, this is the highest proof one I've seen. I talked about this one in other videos, and some of you said, oh, I've seen one that was a little bit higher. Great. But they only get about this 105-ish. That's about it for the Dickel 15 years. Now, I don't have a bottle of the bib, but the bib's also very good. It's anywhere from 11 to 13 years old, but she a little young for tonight's, festivities. So we left that out because that's only 11 to 13 year. The 15s are generally what they will bottle as older in pick form. If it's a shelfer, it could be older, but it's going to be 15, you don't really know. The point is, these are generally, $70 to $80 hairs a bottle. Good value for the age, right? 15 year. But we've all often said, guys, you gotta buy, if you don't like them, you're like, I don't like them, I'll try an 80 proofer. We always said, you gotta buy 100 proof or higher, but here we have some age-stated ones, and we're gonna test that notion tonight. And then to cap it all off, Nashville Barrel Company 20-year-old George Dickel distillate at 124.3 proof, compute 62.15% alcohol by volume. Go watch my review of this bottle. It is killer, and it is Dickel Elite, Dickel Extreme, Dickel where you want to be. But it is pricey at about $275 hairs a bottle. Very expensive, but it is King Dickel, if you will. All right, without further ado, first up, Dickel 17 year 9 month at 84.4 proof. Color, little light for something that's nearly 18 years old. 17 year 9 month. We're over 17 and a half, but only 84.4 proof. You know what? I've seen higher proof bourbons later. I'll give you that, but it's not super dark. On the nose. God damn, the amount of antique oak. This smells like a goddamn thrift shop of old furniture in a small town. Great Granny's desk. Just the wood off this son of a bitch. And the diluted orange vitamin note that you'd expect, because it is George Dickel and it's for your health. God, that smells fucking phenomenal. Down the hatch. Ooh. A lot of orange vitamin. She's a little thin. Finish is short. The proof here does hurt it. Like we expected, the proof here does hurt it. Okay. The orange peel Flintstone vitamin note overpowers the oak here, which is impressive for how much oak is here, but it does overpower that. If you're not a fan of that, you're not going to like it. I think the age, though, does become apparent in the oakiness here, which I think is pretty good. So I do enjoy this. Would I pay $70 for this and feel fine? Yes, I would. If you hate Dickel, this ain't going to change your mind. If you don't like Dickel at 80 proof, the little bit of age here may not change your mind. So far, first impressions are we're still sticking with 100 or above. Up next in the gold, we're going to pour the 18-year 1 month at 96.2 proof that Davis just scored for $50 on sale. Generally $56.99. He didn't even get that big of a discount. But the fact that this was originally $56 in a store pick, phenomenal. Like, Davis, help a brother out here and just send me one of them. You know, that's a great, I'll pay you. It's a great price. All right, well, color, I put it in a colored glass, so we can't tell. On the nose. Oh, this is a different beast. Like, orange note is dialed back, but the oak is dialed up. I mean, the 18-year has suddenly turned a corner in where the oakiness, on the nose anyway, overpowers the orange note. Wow, I mean, this oak is phenomenal compared to the 17-year. I much prefer the nose on this 18-year 1 month. Down the hatch. Oh, so oaky. Oh, God, is that good. Still feels thin. Longer finish, though. And way more oak here. The balance between the orange mineral note and the oakiness is much better here, with the oak just strangling the orange mineral note down, providing a better sip. So we are getting closer to 100 proof, but it is not there. But the age is up, and we appreciate the age. So, love this one a lot. This is better than the 17-year 9 month to me. So, does proof matter so far? It seems yes, but so does age, interestingly enough. In the blue, we're going to put my 15, maybe 17 year, I forget, 104.8 in the blue. Now, this will be the real test, folks. This was my favorite bottle of George Dickel 15-year I've ever had. It's also the highest proof, and we just went with that notion. You got to get it 100 or above. Everyone always said it. I always said it. Is it true? Is it not? Let's find out tonight on the nose. Man, is that good on the nose. Compared to the 18-year 1 month. Oh, wait. Okay, this is interesting. So the nose of this 104.8 proof is better than the 17-year 9 month, but I don't think it's better than this 18-year 1 month. Yeah, the 18-year 1 month has got more oak, a richer, more antique oak, and a little bit more defined orange peel note to it. The 104.8, is that what it is? 104.8. It's got all that, but it's not quite as deep and dark and rich. All right, 104.8 proof, down the hatch. Oh, but if that ain't a monster on the palate. Ooh. Okay. We have entered a new territory in mouthfeel and finish length, and just the higher proof here does deliver a better overall mouthfeel and longevity experience, we will say. This is miles different than the 17-year 9 month right here. I like that one, don't get me wrong, it's very good. But in terms of viscosity and longevity of the finish, this 104.8 smokes that one. And it's better on the palate because of that. Like, the flavors it delivers are more potent and just longer lasting, and therefore it's a better sip. much like the 18-year 1 month at 96 proof that we tried, 104.8 delivers a better balance of the orange mineral note, orange peel note versus the oak present in the sip, with some caramels and stuff. But all right, back to the 18-year 1 month 96 proof. How's it stack up? I wish this 18-year 1 month was higher proof. The middle part of the flavor of the 18-year 1 month is better than my 104.8 proof, but 104.8 just adds such a level of viscosity and longevity to the finish that it almost ties the better flavor of the 18-year 1 month, if that makes sense to you. So my final conclusion tonight is this. I've always said it's got to be 100 proof or higher. I've maybe softened that approach a little bit. If it's less than 100, please be in the mid-90s. Please don't go below the mid-90s. But if you can find a really old SOB, like an 18-year plus, that 90-ish proof range is going to deliver a phenomenal sip. So we've learned tonight that proof on George Dickel 15-year isn't everything. It's probably still the majority. But age here, if you know it, plays a bigger factor than I thought. That's all we're going to say. So that is pretty fucking cool. So thank you, Davis Rankin, for that. I really appreciate that, sir. And we're going to finish tonight with just the grand poobah of Dickel, really. 20-year-old Dickel. We'll put it in the clear glass here. The big boy clear. Oh, would you look at the magnificent color on this bottle. Just black. Heavily, heavily more expensive. Color, well, I poured the other ones aren't. Color significantly darker. I mean, that's what we want to see on the nose. Good Lord. That's where it's at. I mean, just so much deep, dark, and rich caramels. Oak, orange. It's all here. It's all delicious. Just like we said in the review. The nose just blows away everything tonight. Oh, just takes it to another level. Gotta say though, of the noses of the three, the 20 year is the best, right? It is the best. Sorry, it is. It's more expensive, I get it. It's not, here's the thing, it's not worth a $200 hair jump from like the $75 hair Dickel 15s, but it is worth a premium. And whatever that feels like to you is worth it, right? The nose on the 20 year is more similar to the 18 year 1 month. So again, it's that age, it's that age. So, if you can find like a 20 year Dickel 15 single barrel at like 100 proof or more, gosh, you're there. Buy it. All right, NBC 20 year down the hatch. Good Lord. Good Lord. George Dickel should fire just the imbeciles that sold off those delicious 20 year barrels and didn't bottle them themselves. What a fucking idiot. I mean, man, is that delicious. Just Dickel concentrate, just the best of the best. It's delicious. The winner tonight is clearly the NBC 20 year, but I still stand by. We learned a few things. The 18 year, not quite 100 proof, is really good. So, normally I would have passed this by and said, it's not 100 proof, can't buy it. But I'd be wrong because of how high the age was on this one. So that's all we're saying tonight. We've determined that, yes, proof here in the 104.8 certainly matters. And the higher the better. But age matters too. And maybe you already knew that, but we scientifically discovered it here tonight. So if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Have a good evening, everybody.